Charlie? I think he's right, dude. Only a couple jaBROnis come out here without skates on. I gotta do this thing in skates, man. You know, work up a routine, really jazz the crowd.
You know, can I stop you, though?
Yeah.
You keep using this word jaBROni, and it's awesome.
First of all, iconic. I didn't know people still use the word jaBROni. The last time I've heard that, I think, was 1990. It was a tremendous throwback.
I never stopped using it.
You've been using it ever since?
Oh, yeah. What?
Yeah,
And then everyone said jaBROni.
What is that? The future of radio, you jaBROnis.
jaBROnis. Cool word.
Hey, jaBROni, show some class.
She's right, Andy. You're being a jaBROni.
jaBROni, jaBRONI, ABC. Oh, it doesn't matter how you spell jaBROni.
We don't believe you jaBROnis. Nah. We don't believe you jaBROnis. Nah. We don't believe you jaBROnis. I get it lit like a...
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the jaBROnis. I'm Topher McCann. He's Mike Butler. And I think
we're joined by a couple guests.
We got Felines and we got Queen Sophia.
Yeah. You may witness and Cat. Okay. And her first words on the podcast.
Yes. I'm working with
Who's winning, LA Knight or Roman Reigns?
Oh yeah. The important questions.
I think LA Knight.
Okay, there you go. There she has it. She has it. Yeah.
She might be right, actually.
Bomb.
But yes, we are. It's a special Friday night show because we got a Dirty Saudi show Saturday at 1 p.m. The Crown Jewel. So we're gonna rock out with a Friday night episode, talk some wrestling this week, which from our pre-recorded conversation, there's a lot of stuff going on. So, Mike, you're sick. You just moved into a new house, so.
I did. Coming along, I have furniture in it now, like brand new furniture in the living room. We got this bedroom ready to get painted tomorrow. So we're going to paint this tomorrow. And so the goal is to have it ready.
We live in my room.
That's right.
I
am trying to do something. The goal here is to have this party.
My dad is super funny. I can't believe him because he's nauseous me.
So the goal is to have the house ready by December 2nd because my wife has decided, and I didn't tell you this off air purposely.
Here I am. I'm in the corner.
Go let Cat Okay. So December 2nd, my wife decided to throw a birthday party for me. December 2nd. And she got to talking to future sister-in-law Lex, future sister-in-law Cynthia, and they're going to make it a wrestling-themed birthday party. Something I, believe it or not, I've never had as a child or anything. Just literally.
We had my cat right here sitting at the front door.
Yeah, we did.
So I can wear my Rollins Halloween gear again.
Thought of you. So yeah. I mean, hopefully we get this place ready by then.
That way.
We'll see how it goes. But you also did something.
Yeah, it's insane. Just for like mortgage pay, like getting all your W-2s and taxes together for the mortgage and painting all the woodwork, getting ready for the pictures for the sale of the house. We already bought the other house. It's on top of work being insane. So there's a lot of stuff going on all at once, but I'm hoping the same. We're going to be settling by December. So I'm hoping at least when I'm there by December, I probably won't be settled until after Christmas with everything, but we're getting there. We're getting there slowly. But I'm very excited. I get to rock the Seth Rollins Halloween gear because I did wear it the other night. I got noticed like 3 different times, all by women, which I thought was very interesting. The one time I walked past, I think it was like some Spanish girl or whatever, and I heard she was like, "Who is he? Who is he?" And we kept walking past them, and then all of a sudden I heard from the distance like, "Oh, yo, Seth freaking Rollins!" Not even Seth Rollins; they got Seth freaking Rollins. So overall, Halloween was a great success. But again, the ratio of people knowing me and all being women, Seth Rollins got the chicks on lockdown.
As he should. I mean, he's Seth freaking Rollins.
I
mean, he's no Finn Balor, but he's all right, I guess. He just needs to get his theme music.
And then I think people were saying great, but a lot of people, I don't think they knew the deal. But kids had fun, and I went to bed early, and I got to drink beers while I walked around the neighborhood. So
nice.
That's a win.
Yeah, but it was a good Halloween for Sophia. She got like it was like Parkwood is a way different neighborhood. Like she made out.
I like going to dance.
Yeah, that too. But like she made out super good. Like lots of candy. We didn't spend like 5 minutes out there. We were out there for maybe like an hour, but it felt like we were out there for like 3 hours.
In the trenches.
Yes. Yeah, and like everybody was out. Like it's just amazing how different neighborhoods do it. Like it's crazy. Like, we had like, such a blast doing it as opposed to other years. Like literally last year, I mean it was raining, but last year we were only out for like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, last year was terrible. The weather wasn't that bad too, which is great because I feel like either rainy or cold for the most part, but
it was very fun. We definitely got to explore the neighborhood.
I want to tell you a question.
Tell him a question.
Gotta work on that grammar. What's up?
Toto, I was being for Halloween.
She was a bumblebee for Halloween.
You were a bumblebee?
She was.
Bzzz. That's all I got. That's my bumblebee.
Yeah, I mean, I had a T-shirt that said, "This is my beekeeper costume." So.
And Mom was the honeybee.
Mommy was the honey.
Perfect. It's a beautiful, perfect family costume.
Yeah.
And my mom was there.
The whole squad.
And Mom was there.
Anyway, we got to get into it.
All right.
We just missed at the old house.
Yes.
Sophia, did you watch Raw?
Did you watch Raw this week? Did you watch Cody this week?
Yeah, I did not watch Cody.
She's lying. She always falls asleep before Cody shows up.
Yeah.
Unless he starts, but Judgment Day always starts it off.
Judgment Day always starts.
You never see Cody.
Judgment Day always starts. So I knew.
All right. Well,
are we really?
The week that was of wrestling, though, had all of the same things that always happen. I mean, we have a Saudi show coming up. Tony Khan had a huge announcement again. Did you get to hear that?
He's not he's not really. So his announcements are different nowadays. Like there wasn't no like week or 2 week long build up for this one. There's usually just like I saw that he had an announcement like the day of or the day before. Yeah, go over there. Go over there with Kek. Like
did not like you suggesting that she goes over there.
But obviously I knew it was gonna be something stupid, something that shouldn't really be hyped up as an announcement. And what was it?
It was that you could get like, yeah, it's like pre-sale code for All In next year for like people like in London, I guess, for a Christmas gift. Like, what exactly? That was my reaction to it.
Really, I mean, are we gonna stay in AEW right now, or are we like bouncing back and forth? Because like,
really, whatever.
There's really like another thing that they did this week that really probably should have been the major announcement.
The Ric Flair?
They signed the young blue chipper, Ric Flair, multi-year deal. I know. A multi-year deal. I swear to God, they did. I don't know what they're doing. Multi-year deal, and I guess it's so they can have an exclusive energy drink. I don't know what that necessarily does for AEW. Like it's one thing if like they got like Monster or Red Bull as an exclusive energy drink, because that's like a known energy drink. People
have you ever even seen this thing before? Woo energy
Never
drink?
even heard of it before. Is it out or is it coming out?
I'm assuming. I feel like Ric Flair would, if he was gonna have an energy drink, it would have some reach.
I thought about wrestling.
That's unfortunately, that's like this whole thing.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah, I know.
Guys, that's so funny.
Thank you very much. This is great. You're our #1 fan.
Here, go tell mommy that.
Them signing Ric Flair. Them signing Ric Flair is. I have no idea. Is he going to? I don't think he's going to make this contract. I don't know. Not to sound
well, that's what I said in a tweet. I was very angry last night tweeting about this, just because you have Tony Khan, who's literally like insulting. Not that Vince deserves any love, but he's insulting Vince McMahon a couple weeks ago on Twitter, and you go and sign Ric Flair, a guy who's basically done all the same stuff that Vince has done for an energy drink. You're selling your soul, and you're turning into TNA, and when like not the good TNA.
Do you think that this? All right, we joked about this, but do you think this is like Sting's last match is going to be Sting and Ric Flair?
I don't.
Oh
my God! Hold on a minute. I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking MJF is a possibility.
MJF has like 7 feuds going on right now. I
guess you got to keep the champ busy. Would you stop it? You got to keep the champ busy.
I do wanted to get into that a little bit of saying what that's something I do like about AEW recently is everybody coming at MJF. Him having like even though it's the Omega thing seemed kind of forced just because of the title reign was coming up in numbers, but like Wardlow popped up this week and like choked him. It's just like, and he said, I'm gonna come after you when you least expect it. And you're just like, all right, touche. I like that. Like they got it. Trying to maybe get Wardlow back to maybe where he was. The only thing I can't get behind this whole Roderick Strong thing.
I don't get that whole thing. And again, like I haven't really paid attention to what AEW is doing. I mean, I know Roddy's doing this whole thing with his neck and stuff, but
the mustache and the glasses and talking loud and Adam, it's like I think it's supposed to be funny. It's just like I don't know.
Yeah, and there's a lot of like I didn't know this, but like I started like when I heard the news about Ric Flair, I started like searching. Like I read all the quote tweets and stuff, and a lot of people have been upset with how AEW's been doing anyway. Obviously, you're going to have your loyalists and your your AEW fans with agendas and stuff, but overall, a lot of people I felt were pretty unhappy with how AEW's been going, and now that they've signed Ric Flair, a lot of people are swearing off of AEW. A lot of people are saying that AEW's like dead, which I don't think they're necessarily dead. It's just a scumbag move that they've done, which wrestling companies do. I said on Twitter, wrestling is full of scumbags. The wrestling world is full of scumbags. You're gonna find them everywhere. You're gonna find them in WWE, AEW, NWA, Lucha Underground, everywhere that's not. I know Lucha Underground's not like a thing anymore. It's just for.
But a lot of those comparisons to WCW towards the end, that, I mean, a lot of these things are starting to look very, very, very similar. Like extreme, like Sting literally he compared it. Like, this reminds me of WCW. I'm like, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say it reminds you of WCW. You remember what happened? Do you not remember? And one more thing. I have more things that I'm praising about AEW. I love the name of the new pay-per-view they announced.
I missed it. I think I called it earlier, but I wasn't paying attention.
AEW World's End. I don't know. It's
okay.
December 30th. I was just like a World's End, yellow circle around. I just thought I was like, that's a cool name for a pay-per-view. Something that you're going to do maybe this is their
day one, right?
Yeah. So
day one.
Hey, I'm all about pay-per-view. So I was like, that's a pretty cool name. I like that. But besides that, I mean, I can run through Dynamite and let you know kind of what went down. Really, there was a international championship match with Orange Cassidy and Claudio. There was an 8-man tag. Bullet Club I can't say it. Bullet Club Gold took on MJF, and he needed 3 partners. And if MJF and his partners won, Jay White would give back the Triple B to him. So the whole night kind of was the storytelling of MJF going up to different people and going to knock for Kenny, and then Jericho answered it and getting the door closed on him, and the Acclaimed always sneaking, being very close by, saying, pick us. Pick us. Did you know who he picked at the end of the night?
My dad knows.
I don't think so.
Did he pick Acclaimed?
Did pick the Acclaimed.
He did, right?
Bullet. I can't say it.
Bullet Coal? Bullet what?
Bullet Coal Gloob.
Bullet.
I want to keep saying BCG. They came out first, and then the Acclaim music hit, and then MJF came out wearing pink. He had the pink scarf. They left him a bag to wear. He's like, if you pick us, wear this.
That's pretty sick. I mean, MJF.
Well, my dad's living.
Yeah, that was actually pretty funny. The Acclaim gave him the bag and said, pick us, and then they walked away, and then someone called MJF's name, and he turned over. It was Jeff Jarrett and all those jabronis, like, sat in them singing all them. They're like, pick us. And then like MJF kind of like looked at the bag and like rolled his eyes. So he kind of knew he was going to go with the Acclaimed at that point.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, MJF took the pin.
Interesting. Who pinned the match? With Jay?
Jay White did.
Interesting.
We had Tony Khan's important announcement, which we talked about. Jericho and Omega took on Angelo Parker and Matt Menard.
Are they like a tag team now, like officially? Or
yeah, they're like together because
they're not in a story, right? That's just
they're kind of going against Don Callis, and now so the ROH 6-man titles were on the line. It was Hangman, right? And the Young Bucks. So they dropped them to Gates of Agony and Brian Cage.
I saw that that was like kind of unannounced.
Stop.
Yeah, except on Twitter.
Stop. Stop.
They're all part of Swerve's, like the Swerve's crew. Hangman got pulled away because of Swerve, so the Bucks were like outnumbered. Now it looks like the Bucks are showing signs of going back heel, I guess, because they went back in the locker room and went off on Kenny for hanging out with Jericho and not coming out to help them. So there's all this drama. Friends fighting. But yeah, I mean, that was basically all the important stuff that really happened on. Edge came out, and then Christian and all them. So he's joining Darby and Sting for, I guess, a 6-man tag at whatever. What's next? Not Revolution. Full Gear.
Yes, Full Gear, November 18th.
Full Gear. We're gonna have a 6-man tag, and Edge is part of it. Bang! I'm in it. I gotta stop talking about AEW. Talked about AEW. Talked about Ric Flair. MJF officially breaks all-time AEW record.
That's for a title reign, right?
Yeah, he won a year ago against Moxley. Wednesday broke the longest reigning. Yeah, that's all.
Samoa Joe won or broke. Didn't he break a ROH record too? I feel like he broke an ROH world title record or something.
Television title, doesn't he have?
Maybe.
Had that for a while.
I thought I read that somewhere. I could be wrong.
There's an article out saying Sting wanted to retire earlier than Revolution. Says AEW reminds him of WCW.
Which, is that a compliment? Do you think? I mean, he obviously had to have meant that in a compliment.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Right?
I mean, he's a ride or die. He stayed.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, but like, I feel like people will take that as, yeah, and WCW sucked.
So there's more records being broken. Seth Rollins is getting ready to make history. He's going to become the first star to defend 4 different titles in Saudi Arabia.
Is that really a record? Very nice.
Yeah, I guess he can make a record for anything.
I mean,
shut up.
Hey, who cares?
So he's defended the IC, Universal, Raw Tag titles, and now the World Heavyweight Championship. Woo!
Congratulations. All that tells me is Seth Rollins loves blood money.
He loves.
By the way, Ric Flair was in Saudi Arabia before too, wasn't he?
Yeah,
didn't they do that Team Flair versus Team Hogan thing?
Yeah, he was out in Saudi. He loves it out there. Those secrets.
She was whispering how I'm not paying attention.
Oh, wow.
To you.
Oh,
I wonder why.
I'll show him this picture.
Through Raw, we had the DIY reunion. We had an apparent Miz face turn. It looks like they're trying to go for again.
I take a picture of them.
Interesting. I saw that. Thought it was weird. I mean, hey, Gunther's run through a lot of the baby faces, so yeah, you might have to turn.
That's what I was thinking the exact same thing. I mean, it didn't work out really last time when they turned.
I can't remember when he was.
It was with the Fiend.
Oh God, it was that long ago, huh?
Yeah, because remember the Fiend was showing up at his house and shit.
Yes, I do. He had a match with I think that was the first time Bray wrestled in his Firefly Funhouse gimmick.
Yes, they did. He wore this sweater and everything, and that was the Bray just going on his run of just killing every face. It was Daniel Bryan, Seth Rollins, The Miz. So I mean, I'm not against. I love The Miz, so I mean, I'm cool with him.
Cool with it as well.
A little face turn to lose to Gunther while we.
Or he wins because he's the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time.
Yeah. And there's another thing Raw's doing too with a lot of the quick video packages, like the 1 minute little video packages, hyping up everybody. Yeah,
So
that's us.
Leah took a picture of us.
It's us. It's a beautiful picture. It's a picture in picture.
Picture in picture. There you go.
Drew McIntyre had a great little vignette talking about the upcoming match at Crown Jewel, and then Seth Rollins came out and did the whole boo-hoo. No one was there to see you win the title, and then basically said there was more important things going on than a crowd being there watching you win the title. So they're just building up some story to this, because it started off originally with McIntyre just coming out and no cheap shots or anything, just like, I want a title shot. Okay. So now we're getting we're right near the end. So words are being exchanged, but yeah, we'll see what happens when we get to predictions soon here. Seth had a match with JD. Obviously, he won that match. There was a trick or street fight. I don't know if you saw that. There was a pumpkin on head spot, obviously. Fantastic. But yeah, not real much, except that, I mean, we have we mentioned it last week, but SmackDown was taped last week because everyone's already out in Saudi. And again, not really much to go on, except I think Roman in LA again. We talked about have another back and forth. That's about it. I mean, that's really about it. Now we just gotta talk about this show, because I don't know what's gonna happen with these predictions. I'm a little worried.
I'm trying to be fancy, but it's just about picking the right match or matches to be fancy with.
Because let's get into it. Where we at here? Where's with that sweet Saudi intro? Predictions time. All right. Predictions time for Crown Jewel. All right. So we have 8 matches, 7 on the main card. 1 is on the kickoff show. We do confidence points. So we have 8 matches. So you can use 8, your most confident, all the way down to 1, your least confident. Most points wins. Let's see. Where should we start? We'll do the kickoff. The kickoff show, we have Sami Zayn. We had a fiery promo recently on Raw, taking on this JD character in Judgment Day, but not really in Judgment Day. I'll start this one off. Okay. I have a decent amount on Sami Zayn here for this one, just because kind of just like a statement match for Sami Zayn, I think. Again, he was fired up the other night with a promo where the crowd was behind him. It reminds you of like the Sammy back home fighting Roman for the title. Babyface Sami Zayn, because I know we've cooled it all down a little bit since the run of last year Mania and now, but yeah, I think this is a little get right spot for Sami Zayn on a new. He lost his friend Kevin. Kevin's gone. He's on his own. Single star Sami Zayn. So I got 7 on Sami Zayn to win this one.
How many matches we got? How many points
8.
am I working with? 8.
You're working with 8.
I'll go 7 as well on Sammy. After that fire promo, I mean, you know, and it's what's his second Saudi show ever. I don't think you're gonna have him lose.
That's true. Yeah,
He's basically like, as long as he's going to these Saudi shows, he's basically Mansoor. He can't lose in Saudi.
He's our new Mansoor.
Yeah, I mean, he can't lose. So, plus JD, I don't know what his role is. Is he officially in the Judgment Day? Like, did I miss that?
No, but I feel
like they're all warming up to him.
Yeah, but it's not official, and I feel like with this money with this briefcase and stuff, that's gonna be the final blow of where everyone goes in their own little direction.
Yeah,
it all
he's
depends on that briefcase.
He's right now. He's like the Judgment Day fall guy without being in Judgment Day. So, Sammy
he was like Sami Zayn with the Bloodline before he was in the Bloodline.
Yeah.
Kind of like their little errand boy taking losses in the beginning and just trying to prove themselves to the faction.
Absolutely.
Just switch brands. They're doing the same thing on Raw, but it's fine. We love it. We're not complaining about it. What a great show. All right, so we're locked in. Sami Zayn 7 on the kickoff show. Let's get to the main card. Let's keep titles away first. So let's do single. Let's do Cody. Speak of Judgment Day. Let's keep it on Judgment Day. Damian Priest, Mr. Money in the Bank, taking on Cody Rhodes.
This is interesting. Now, I think there is a super high good chance that Damian Priest cashes in tomorrow. Logic would have me then pick Cody to win this match. Neither of them necessarily need a win. Neither of them necessarily could use a loss.
I didn't want to interrupt you, but I was going to say that. I was like, either dude could, like, it really wouldn't hurt. Like, one's got a briefcase, the other one's Cody Rhodes. So it's like,
yeah, and it's like,
I forgot.
That makes me wonder. Like, that makes me want to pick Damian Priest. The fact that neither of them really will be hurt by a loss.
Also remember, I guess, and I shouldn't be saying this, but there is like a revenge factor too with the whole them losing the tag titles.
And
the Usos could be. I mean, you could have some.
It's also like, this is, if you want to take, if you want people, if your plan is to cash in and have Damian become world champion. It wouldn't hurt for him to beat your biggest star, to take him seriously. I kind of want to go Damian, but I'm not going to go Damian. But I want to go Damian, but I don't think I'm going to go Damian. I'm going to put 3 points on Cody.
3 points?
Yeah,
I'm thinking like the Usos are out. What happened? I don't know when they're going to be getting involved, but this is definitely a match that I could see Jay getting involved in, with Judgment Day being involved in it. But yeah, I can't not take Cody, especially with all the just logic of, yeah, I do think if they were going to cash in Money in the Bank, this seems like where they would maybe try to do it at. I don't know if successfully or not. I'm assuming it would be successful because I feel like Trips loves Damian Priest, so I don't think he'd Baron Corbs him. Give him the good old Corb.
You never know. Like, I don't. I think this is like a millimeter of a factor, like 0.00001% of a factor. But you never know how these new owners, like Endeavor, you never know like how involved they would be. Like, hey man, maybe you should have that title on a big name. Maybe not. Maybe don't even do that cash in. Maybe just keep it on. You know, I don't know, something like that, like an influencer.
And again, I mean, you could keep this briefcase on him till Mania time. He doesn't need to cash it in.
True. But yeah, Cody, 3 points for me.
Yeah, I'm throwing 5 on Cody. Yeah, more interesting things to get into as we get into the card. But all right, let's see. What else is non-title? All right, there's only one more non-title. So we're gonna get to it, and this is one that I'm torn on. This is your John Cena versus Solo Sikoa. With this matchup, I mean, they're doing the story of Cena having not won a singles match in since 2018. On the other hand, you have Solo Sikoa, who's someone who was undefeated for a very long time, took a loss to Cody, and took a loss to LA Knight recently. But besides that, I mean, he was undefeated for a very long time. And what more of a statement and again, just a reset. Kind of almost what I said with Sami Zayn as well, than beating John Cena. But again, it's John Cena. And Solo losing could set up the Roman walking down Mania with no one around him, no one by his side, which we talked about months ago. This could start that if Solo loses to Cena. Roman starting to basically have no idea. But I'm gonna pick against John Cena. And it's only one, but I'm taking Solo for Solo.
I see what you did there.
I just realized I did that.
Yeah. So I was talking to a buddy of mine today, and we were talking about this match, and it could really go either way. A lot of back and forth, and it's all basically what you just said. We talk about Fall Guys, and we talk about how Sammy was a fall guy for the Bloodline before he was in the Bloodline. Well, Solo's kind of been was the fall guy for the Bloodline while he was in the Bloodline. Now it's Jimmy. I feel like they've played too much into the John Cena hasn't won in 5 years story. I don't think Solo gets hurt by a loss. Neither does Cena, obviously. Cena could also be on his way out the door. I don't know the status of the actors' strike right now. I know the writer's strike is over. But there is an actors' strike still going on. I think, is this Cena's first match in Saudi Arabia?
No, I feel like he's been. I feel like
maybe he's been there one other time. I think he faced Orton one other time.
Yeah, he was there before.
I'm going Cena. I'm going to put 1 point on him. I just think they're playing too much into the I haven't won.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. I had a feeling maybe that might be your one too. I was gonna say at the end, like if it came down to that, I would be like, take whoever. I was like, I'll give you first pick if you want Cena or Solo, and I'll take the other one because it's literally like a flip of the coin. And the same with what was the other one? This is the first time in a while there's been two match like that Cody and Damian Priest match is another match. They're both like 50-50s to me where I'm just like, usually you have an edge, even if it's 60-40
Sure, yeah, you kind of have an idea, but there's no idea with these two. You get because Damian with the Money in the Bank, and you don't. If he is cashing in, he's probably going to lose. If that's not the plan, why beat him? And then this one is just total toss up.
This is if you're for bettors. This is a -110. This is the one. This is like you think it's going to be a -3 it's John Cena -300 -400. Come on, just name alone.
If you parlay this match and the Cody Damian Priest match, you're talking plus money right there. If you get it right. That's like
get off your books, people. Let's go. $10 maximum bet. All right, so we each are on the one side there. I got the Solo side. You're on the Cena side for 1 point. I'm just jotting that down, so I got it. All right. So we are out of all the now we got all title matches now. So let's do the United States Championship.
Man.
Rey Mysterio, Logan Paul.
I'll tell you what. There are not many times in our life where we will hit a slam dunk as much as Roman is a slam dunk. But goddamn, is there a slam dunk? And it's Logan Paul. I want to go 8 points. But I also want to be smart. Do you know how many days you've reigned in this jaBROni world title reign of yours?
Well, I always act like that one. I didn't lose it that one time for.
But you did lose it that one time.
I know,
but if I didn't lose it in a day, okay.
But if even though it's been a while, because that was when was that for 2 pay-per-views?
Had to have. I mean, had to have. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that was a while. But
I'm just trying to get that thing off your hands because it's
even after that little hiccup where it never. I still that second.
Yeah, you
part
still possessed it, but I've
been a lot. It's still been a overall. Yeah, it's the one day, but if we got rid of that one day, we're going on a little run.
Yeah. I used 7. I used 1. And I've used 3. Give me 6 on Logan. Do 6.
That's funny. That's the exact same thing. I have 6 also on Logan Paul as well.
Cool. All right. Cool.
So my 6 and 7 are gone. I still have my 8 up there.
So do I.
Interesting.
Interesting.
All right. So let's move on to. We'll do the women's matches. Let's do Io versus Bianca. And this is me. This is another one I was kind of it was a little weird, but then I kind of just feel that either Charlotte's gonna get involved. There's apparently rumors of Kairi Sane coming back, maybe potentially.
Oh, really? That'd be cool.
But I think they're gonna and if that's the case, if she comes back, maybe she'll end up feuding with. Yeah, so I just think they're gonna keep Bianca away from this for a little bit, still. So I'm gonna go Io. I'm gonna again because it's Bianca. I can't be super confident. I got 2 on Io.
Also have 2 on Io.
Wow, look at us.
Yeah. I know they. I could probably go higher on Io. It's just like Bianca. They love Bianca. It's like Bianca and Charlotte to me. Like I think those two are in their eyes, not my eyes. I think Charlotte and Bianca are like 1 and 1A basically.
They're gonna throw the title on one of them and have the match at Mania. I guess just whatever story is better. I'm assuming the face Bianca chasing the Charlotte heel, but I mean it could be interesting the other way as well. So But whatever they're gonna do, I think that's one of the stories with the titles. But all right, let's kick it to the other one. Then we got a 5-way. This is gonna give me a boner. Oh my god,
Is it?
Nia alone? Wow. Oh my god, my girl Shayna Baszler's in this. This is fantastic. This is fantastic.
Yeah, I might need some Bluetooth to assist me.
We got Nia, Raquel, Shayna, Zoe, and your champion, Mama Rhea Ripley. Take it away.
There's another one I want to put 8 on. I mean,
this is a snowman match.
WrestleMania. It's got to be Becky and Rhea in WrestleMania, I think. Yeah, 8 on Rhea for sure.
Yeah,
I mean, I would love them to pull something wild, but if it was that, I would want it to be like Zoe Stark, not anybody else. But definitely Rhea.
So interesting now.
Is this fatal 5-way or is this like what is this?
It's a 5-way match. So we're not. No one. Roman Reigns is not. We don't have any of our high points left anymore. But for some reason, no one has put 8 on or 7 or 6 on Roman Reigns. Are we thinking the same thing? Possibly.
I'm very curious as to what you're thinking.
All right, so we each have 8 on Rhea. This is just a carbon copy almost of. It's gonna John Cena. Fucking John Cena. It's gonna be John Cena. I know it. All right, so women's match out of the way. We'll move over to Seth and Drew for the World Heavyweight Championship.
This is tough too.
Where'd they go? It's not even there.
Whoa.
It's not there it is. I clicked on it. It just made it black. I'm like, hey. Clicked on Drew and Seth.
This is rough too.
Yeah, but this one more. It's not. Wait, is this me or you?
Yeah, it's you.
All right. Yes. There's all that stuff too about like Drew McIntyre's like not signed like a new deal with them. I don't know what to believe about any of that stuff. But
I forgot that was a thing.
I think that I think they like Seth as being the champion. I don't think. Unfortunately, Drew's gonna have to go to another country, and I think he's going to not win in front of a crowd of people. I got 4 on Seth Rollins. This is the one. This is your shot.
Have I used 2 yet?
Yeah, on EO.
I have. So what do I have left?
You got a 4. You got a 5.
That's it?
That's what you got.
Oh, all right. Well, then 4, I guess. 4. No, I have to go Seth. It contradicts everything I said about Damien.
Of course, I have 4 on Seth.
Yeah, 4 on Seth.
This is I think the most we've ever matched in the years of
in a minute.
We're matching numbers right on. All right, so process of elimination. I don't know what we're putting on the number, but we have the main event. We have Roman Reigns taking on LA Knight. Is this you? This you?
Is it me?
This is you.
Is it me? Shit. All right. So every ounce of me all week, I knew this question was coming. And every ounce of me has talked myself into saying that LA Knight is going to win. LA Knight is going to win. Here's why. I don't know why. Something in my gut. Maybe it's because I'm feeling sick. Maybe it's because I've been having abdominal pains. Maybe this is it. The last time I had this serious abdominal pain, Dana ended up pregnant.
Oh.
This time, I think it's because Roman Reigns is not going to walk in at WrestleMania as the champion. And what better way to get the title off of him than to put it on arguably the most over guy in the company right now. And it's only a matter of time also before the Saudi Arabian people get mad that these baby faces aren't going over Roman Reigns. So I feel like if they don't pull the trigger with LA Knight, then Saudi Arabia is probably going to kill somebody.
I don't think that's how it works.
I think the Crown Jewel shows really have an influence on the Saudi Arabian government. Man, I just have to find the balls to actually put the words together in a sentence and speak it to you. It's like I hate the people that are saying, oh, he's not going to win, and then he'll go on a run, though. He'll probably have a rematch at the Rumble, lose that, and then like have a U.S. title match at WrestleMania against Logan Paul. Like, I hate that idea so much. But like, I also feel like, dude, come on, bro. It's Roman fucking Reigns. It's Roman Reigns. It's Roman Reigns. Like, literally, it's going to be Roman Reigns versus Cody. Like, it's going to be Roman and Cody again at Mania. It's not going to be Roman and Rock. It's not going to be Roman and Austin. Hopefully, it's not Roman and Lesnar again. It's going to be Roman and Cody again.
I have a feeling about this match of a very specific ending that I think they're going to do.
Oh, it could also be like you mentioned Solo and
there's a bunch. There's like other like family members apparently that left other companies that are on their way.
There's like Jey Uso. They're all going to be in one building, and Jimmy calls Jey the tag titles. Jey could be like, oh, I'm going to do you one better, and calls Roman the title. Oh, God. All right.
With all the Saudis saying.
Yeah. I'm all right. 5 points. I will go. Fuck it. You only live once. This is going to bite me in the ass probably, but I'm going to do it. I got to do it. Oh, no, I don't want to do it.
You might be doing all of this for nothing.
I might
say what you're about to, because someone might have the same pick as you, and then it's still just going to go down to a one-on-one match. Solo John Cena. Because if you do it, spoiler, yeah.
This is not going to be like this isn't going to happen. Like they're not going to let Cody not win. They're not going to let like Kevin Owens not win. They're not going to let like Cena not win.
All right,
just for LA Knight.
Before you make your pick, I'll tell you what I think they're going to do. I think LA Knight's going to win the match by DQ, and Roman's going to retain.
Classic.
That's what I think. I think.
Yeah, I don't think they will do that. I don't think they will.
This is a spot for LA Knight to get like the win somehow. Like
that's
stupid.
Such a cheesy way to end a freaking pay-per-view.
No, but it's a Saudi show. It seems perfect then.
Such a cheesy way. I'm gonna do it though. Why not? YOLO. Just so I can say the words. Winner and new WWE Undisputed Champion, L.A. Knight. Yeah. 5 points.
I do have Roman written down, but I think I want to make it all ride on freaking
Classy
the
move.
John Cena solo match and just see. Because if not, I think we basically almost have the exact same picks. Numbers switched for like 2 of them. So I will throw 3 on LA Knight.
Fantastic.
So
we're all on LA Knight.
It's one. I kind of think Roman Reigns is going to win, but it's all going to go down to whoever wins. John Cena versus Solo Sikoa in our -110 match of the night will either continue to hold on to or lose the prestigious jaBROni World Championship. Oh wow, the drama. When do you think that match?
Part about that, it will open up the show.
That's what I was just gonna say.
1:30, we'll know who the 1:30 Eastern. We're gonna know who will the jaBROni World Champion be.
That is our WrestleMania moment. Whenever they come out, that's starting the show off, right? Yabadoo!
Fantastic.
All right, predictions. All right, and now right into jaBROni of the week.
Johnny Cena went to town riding on a pony. Rock stuck a feather up his ass and called him a jaBROni.
A fantastic jaBROni of the week time. I'm gonna need Mike's help for a name real quick because it's slipping out of my head, and I don't want to give it to an entire organization like last week, but it's gonna fall into the same realm of baseball related jaBROnis. Did you become a ghost? It's November.
No.
Halloween's over.
Getting prepared for a dramatic reveal.
All right. Well, you ready? You want to do it? You all set?
No.
Oh wait,
Hold on.
Oh, this.
2 seconds. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Okay.
All right. We got blanket.
So, do you want to go first?
No, go.
No, you want me to go?
Yeah,
right, cool.
Definitely. I'm so interested.
Yeah. As we know, I mean, I easily could have went Tony Khan for the whole Ric Flair business, but
so easy. So easy.
It's too easy anymore. We have more pressing matters at hand this week. After having a full 2 weeks, maybe a full week, something like that, to recover from the Phillies upsetting us. It's time to shift our focus 100% to the Philadelphia Eagles. And it's the most important week of the year. Bigger than any Super Bowl week, bigger than Championship Sunday week. It's Dallas week. And a lot of stories coming out, Something about Dak Prescott wants honey on him. I don't know. I don't know if you heard that one.
I heard that quote. I heard the wide receivers from Dallas talking shit on the secondary.
Yeah, talking shit on the secondary. Although I also heard that report was a rumor, or not true.
That's locker room talk.
That's like your attaboy Harper moment right there. Jerry Jones likes a glory hole or wants a glory hole. He called winning the Super Bowl the glory hole, which, I mean, hey, we've been there. We know. It is. But it's Dallas. Jabroni of the week, Dallas. Not just like, cool, like the Rangers won the World Series. Like, that's cool. Texas is whatever. Dallas.
This is I guess, I'm with you completely, but I'm still holding on to that. Those 2 weeks of recovery is great, but I'm still a little bitter. So, do you know? All right, so you saw the play.
It wasn't done.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Anyway,
I see it already.
Got
It's
it.
there.
I got it. I got it. It's dry fit, which is weird, but I got it.
You're a player. You can put shoulder pads on.
Yeah.
Wow, it's beautiful.
Thank you. Dallas, just everything about you makes me hate you. It's your stupid star. Like, what is like what's wrong with why one star? Are you what are you? You know, it's your stupid football stadium that costs $1 billion. It's the fact that you swear to God that Dak Prescott is a good quarterback, but he's not. It's the fact that some of you delusional fans think that AJ Brown is not as good as CD Lamb. I don't know what you're smoking. Sure, you have a good defense. Sure, our defense sucks right now. But hey, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Now, I'll admit, I am not always the most confident when it comes to these games, obviously. I don't know, something about this week. It's just rubbing my testicles the right way. I don't know what it is, but I think we're going to fucking run the ball down your goddamn throat is what I think we're going to do.
It's just because they've been underperforming, and I think the Cowboys just had like that big, huge win. Like what they win by like 40. They put on like this. Was it the Saints or something? They put up like a crazy number against somebody, or is it Rams? It's like,
yeah, it was Rams. The thing is, like, all us Eagles fans have been waiting for the game. You know, we're 7-1, but we haven't had the game yet. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. And a 7-1 record, we haven't had the game yet.
yeah,
You know what
it's
I'm talking about?
crazy.
The game where we just fucking dominate, just fucking obliterate your asshole. And
Dallas had their game. They had their.
Dallas had a couple of those games. But like opening day, they had their game against the Giants. What was it, 40-0?
But like,
they haven't beaten a legit team all last year. All you heard from Dallas fans were, "Oh, you haven't even beaten anybody." What's up? What's up? You haven't even beaten anybody. We've beaten playoff teams. We just beat the Dolphins 2 weeks ago.
yeah.
I
And the Dolphins
mean,
are good, and I think the Dolphins are probably going to beat the Chiefs this weekend.
maybe. I mean, you know, Gesundheit, you know,
The Chiefs
in Germany, you know, Gesundheit, right?
The Chiefs do not look good.
They don't look that impressive, do they? Interesting coincidence with Taylor Swift and everything. Dallas fans suck. Dallas Cowboys suck. I hope you all fucking choke on the Eagles' big green cock. Now, go Birds.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.
I'm going to now show the state of Texas some love. Because again, like I said, I still hold grudges a little bit.
Sure.
I was watching was it the clinching game?
Game 5.
In game 5. Well, I had a decent amount of money on the Rangers
Fantastic.
for all of that series. But oh my God, there's this play in the 9th inning, which just, I don't know, it reminded me of all those tweets I saw from all the Arizona Diamondback players when they beat the Phillies, all their little tweets all over the place. It just, they all flashed in front of me before, and I was just like, again, there's a decent amount of money on the game too. But I'm giving it to Alec Thomas, the outfielder for a ball hit up the middle. He goes up, goes down to get it all the way to the wall. First and second both score, and that's when it made it 3-0, and then soon enough it was 5-0. And Corbin Carroll was the one that had to go all the way back and chase it. Fantastic. So I'm gonna be bitter for one more week. I'm gonna let it go now. But Alec Thomas, jaBROni of the week. But actually, I actually love that guy, so I rescinded. I'm glad he did that actually, because it worked out for me.
Kudos.
Fuck Dallas.
Johnny Cena went to town riding on a pony. Rock stuck a feather up his ass and called him a jaBROni.
Beautiful, fantastic. All right, we will return next week. Hopefully, I'll be less fucking stressed out and run around like crazy, and more, and maybe have watched more wrestling than.
Yeah, I promise we'll do better with our wrestling intake.
Yeah, I used to.
There's wrestling show.
I had a notebook and I would watch the shows and write down things, like not like, but that ended up, I remember being like most of my talking points. It weren't like highlighting the match. It was just like things I noticed watching the show, which were just talking topics in itself. And then I got away from that. So I got to get back to doing that again.
I remember those days.
Just writing down things that I was like, oh, that was funny. And then by the time you record like 4 or 5 days later, you're just like, you completely remember that. And that's old age. You're just like, oh yeah, there was some, because I remember there was like 2 things I thought were like really funny. A couple things I remember talking about today, but some things I'm still just like, I forgot something. But all right, so we got Saudi show, we got AEW's got their pay-per-view in like 2 weeks. We'll see if they keep our wrestlers stranded in Saudi Arabia or they let them come home. Mansoor, I really hope you're on that. I hope you're out there right now. I hope you're
MJF. I don't know. MJF just posted something on Twitter. I don't know what it. All right.
Breaking news.
Funny, and it's not news. I could be totally wrong here. So it's a picture with a caption. Defending the championship from people the likes of Danielson, Page, Guevara, Jungle Boy, Darby Allin, Tanahashi, Adam Cole, Samoa Joe, Kenny Omega, and soon Jay White can be mentally taxing. Find things that keep you sane. Sane with a capital S-A-N-E. And then he says, find things that keep you sane, like cats and pirate hookers. Correct me if I'm wrong. Kairi Sane had a pirate gimmick, right?
Yes.
So then he also accompanied a picture of this. Now, I don't know if that's Kairi Sane. But if that's the case, that's fucking hilarious. So, that was all.
Oh man, MJF, you beautiful bastard.
Keeps doing it.
All right, so we'll wrap this thing up. I'm gonna go eat some food. You can find all episodes over at the YouTube channel, the jaBROnis Pod. Also on Spotify, all podcasts platforms. We're on Twitter, jaBROnis Pod, and we stream on Twitch there, jaBROnis Pod, the show. You can follow me on X, Happy jaBROni.
I am on Philly jaBROni1 on X.
Oh, and that's Queen Sophia.
Yes, she is not on X because she's 4.
Everybody enjoy your dirty, 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 blood-covered dick. Oh, she's there. jaBROnis out.
jaBROni, jaBROni, XYZ, ABC. Oh, it doesn't matter how you spell jaBROni.
We don't believe you, jaBROni. We don't believe you, jaBROni.